Welcome to another episode of InRange. I've got my friend Annette Evans out here. We are again in Lincoln County, New Mexico, doing Billy the Kid stuff.
Which is super cool.
And what's more appropriate than to show you some of the guns that were used at that time. So this is an 1873 Winchester, chambered in the original cartridge, 44 Winchester centerfire.
Perfect.
This is what Billy would have used. That is a black powder round, and you're going to fire. Do you fire black powder very much?
Not very much. I'm a modern gun girl.
And you haven't shot a lot of lever guns either, right?
Not a lot.
Super intuitive. But here's part. I also have an ulterior motive. I'm promoting Deadeye for my matches, which is all cowboy guns, and I'm trying to get everybody hooked on them.
I mean, it sounds super fun, because who doesn't want to play dress up and shoot guns?
I don't know. Who doesn't? So I've got a full magazine here. You don't have to shoot them all. Nothing in the chamber.
Okay.
But when you cycle the lever, it'll actually open the dust cover, cock the hammer. When you get your sights on the target, press the trigger. Cycle the action again, rinse and repeat. There you go.
How this goes. What's weird, of course, is I shoot long guns left-handed and I'm right-handed, so we're going to see how operating it works for me. All right.
So put your fingers in like this, like almost like knuckles. There you go. Cycle it harder. There it is.
Cycle it harder, he says. It's the tiniest front blade. Oh, that is fun!
Leave it on your shoulder when you cycle the action too.
Can't find the foot. I need one of these. FYI, for Christmas, this is now on the list.
I have been telling people how much lever guns are just freaking awesome.
Lot of fun to shoot.
And black powder is really cool too if you've never done it. Has a different sound, feels a little different too.
Yeah, it's got this nice, pleasant little push. Everything about it was just fun.
It is fun.
And it's so hard to find fun in shooting sometimes.
I know. And that's one of the things this is. Like, back in 1873, this was the assault rifle of the day. This is the equivalent of an AR-15 then, because you had, in this particular one, in the original, you have 13 rounds plus one, 14. As fast as you can cycle the action and press the trigger, you're putting rounds down range. As well as with the loading gate, you can keep loading as you're on the move. So as you're moving from position, shoving them in from your belt.
Just like a shotgun.
You can keep this topped off almost perpetually. And so you have a rate of fire that was unparalleled.
I saw how fast I was moving that lever, and I'd never shot this before.
Mm-hmm.
And just with a little bit of practice.
Do you want to do more? Yeah.
Do I want to shoot more, he asks.
Yep, and you're out. Open it up. But you can see what I mean by the firepower.
All I want for Christmas is a lever.
It's so fun.
It is. Deadeye is going to be a great success, I think.
I hope so. I hope so. But you know what? This was a gun that came out in 1873, but there's another gun that came out in 1873.
What's that?
1 second. The Colt single action army.
Oh, yeah.
So, of course, the quintessential peacemaker, right? Now, this is loaded with 5 hammers down on an empty chamber, which is the safe way to handle this. Have you fired these kinds before? Single action revolvers?
Maybe.
Okay. Same idea.
Shot revolvers, but...
Any pistol, keep your finger off the trigger.
Yep.
Cock the hammer. When you cock the hammer, the cylinder's going to turn. It's going to index a live round with the barrel. Then put your finger on the trigger. Once you have a sight picture, fire.
Oh, so it's like shooting a modern double-action revolver when you're cheating.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Now we're going to be confused because he's like, why are you shooting right-handed?
You're good. And that's it. You got your 5.
Nice. That's so much fun.
And then when you're done, you open the loading gate, half cock, and then eject. And then, of course, you got your cartridge belt. And now you reload.
One at a time.
Skip one. Load one, skip one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close the loading gate.
And then it's hammered down on an empty chamber.
Correct. Now, historically, they would have fired single-handed, like this.
Are you going to require that for Deadeye?
No, you don't have to in Deadeye. Deadeye, you can shoot however you want. I'm a history nerd. I do when I can, but when it's a hard shot, you know what? You'll see me double-handed. But typically, it was a single-handed gun.
So let's see what we could do single-handed.
Yep.
I gotta say though, the sight's on this.
That's a full power 45 Colt load, 250 grain bullet, 40 grains of powder. That's it.
Open the loading gate and
Half cock the hammer,
half cock the hammer.
and now you can turn the cylinder freely, and then you use this as an ejector rod. Once you line them up,
Once
you have
I
to like line
line
them
it
up. Yep. That's it.
Not that hard to do. If I could figure this out this quickly, so can you. Oh, that
Sometimes
was
they'll just fall free, like that.
cool.
So, 1873 was a big deal in firearms development. The 1873 lever action came out in that proprietary 44 Winchester centerfire, now known as 4440, very powerful cartridge for its day, and 45 Colt in the civilian loading, initially in the military, although they down powdered it for the military, but the civilians still got the 40 grain charge. 250 grain bullet coming out of there at over 900 feet per second. More powerful than 45 ACP. So, but you did great. You can hear it hit the target with authority.
Yeah.
So-
It's very shootable. Mostly this was a matter of unfamiliarity with it more than anything else.
Absolutely. So
I'd be happy to pick that up, and Deadeye sounds so much fun.
this is what I want to see. Exactly. It is fun. So, and also, if you get good with old guns, guess what? You're better with modern guns.
Absolutely true. That's always been the case. That's why I shoot revolvers in the first place.
Oh, is that right?
Is getting good at revolver means you can shoot pretty much any handgun well.
Cool. Cool.
But now,
So
you know, the handling on the single hand, this is fun.
it is. So if you're interested in Deadeye, consider joining us for one of those. Maybe you will someday. I don't know. But being out here in Lincoln County at the site, literally, we are not far away from where John Tunstall was killed that started the war.
It's like a 10-minute walk from here.
Out shooting the guns from that period from 1873 is really fun. And in black powder, which is also new to you too.
This is a perfect way to experience history and really make it feel, you know how they talk about making history feel alive? Yeah, this is how you do it.
So on that note, and I know this isn't for everyone, there actually has been a Patreon level for a long time called Old West Explorers. And so every once in a while, it's not every year because of pandemics and other things, plan an event like this where we go out and do a tour, and invited you along, and we've had have a Patreon or two here as well, and we're doing literally the Lincoln County War and Billy the Kid.
It's been a lot of fun so far.
So now, why don't we, first of all, thank our patrons, patreon.com/InRangeTV for being here and watching this. And if you want to see more of Annette on her own,
.life.
and thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. We're going to turn off the camera and shoot some more without you. We're going to go have fun. So go do something else. Bye.
Bye.